In this presentation we are going to look at cross-tabulations. Now we are using version 21 of SPSS. Large screen mode or full screen mode is advised for YouTube rather than the default setting. Just try and adjust your visual settings, it makes life easier. The dataset we're going to use is called iris-crosstab.save. It's available at my website kobriandublin.wordpress.com. Now essentially what we have here in this variable is, apart from everything else, we have two categorical variables. We have species and pred species, and each of these categorical variables, both of them have three categories in each. So it's essentially what we want to do is sort of get a cross tabulation of which is in which of the cases are in Setosa 1 or Setosa 2 and so forth. What we do is here we go to Analyze, we go to Descriptive Statistics, and then we go down here to Crosstabs. So Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Crosstabs. So it might be worth your while just to make a quick note of that or pause it. There we go. So we are going to, in the rows and columns, it doesn't really matter which is which. We're going to put in species in the rows and predicted species in the columns, okay? And we are going to OK that. Now, if just not really relevant to this presentation is that you could do some statistics on this, such as the chi-square test or a couple of other interesting tests there, like the Mantel-Heinzel test and so on. So let's go on from that. Let's just click OK there. So this is old output, and just give it a second. There we go. Crosstabs, 150 cases. That's just a sort of case processing summary. So here is our cross tabulation down here. So here's our three categories in species: Setosa, versicolor, and virginica. And we have the predicted type. There are three categories there: 1, 2, and 3. Category 1, Category 2, Category 3. And we have Setosa and 1. There are 50 joint occurrences that are Setosa and 1. We have the most interesting one is virginica. There are 15 in type 2 and 35 in type 3. With versicolor there are 49 in type 2 and 1 in type 3. Now, just as a not really central to this cross tabulation comes from a statistical prediction model. So it's a sort of what would make sense is that all the main values would be along the diagonals: Setosa 1, versicolor 2, and virginica 3. So that's where this cross tabulation actually will get used in practice. But anyway, let's just sort of finish there. Just recap on how we got there. Analyze descriptive statistics and crosstabs, and then just pick out your categorical variables. And that ends our presentation.